Welcome to The Explainer, where we break down big ideas. Today, we're digging into a fascinating case study about feeling stuck. We've all been there. You're motivated, you're ready to go, but you're just not moving.
Seriously, it's one of the most frustrating feelings in the world, right? You have all this drive, all this desire for something more, but you're just spinning your wheels. We're going to look at exactly why that happens through a real-world story. So, let's meet Tobias Spence. Now, on the surface, he's a responsible guy, deeply spiritual, totally devoted to his family. But underneath all that, he feels stretched to his absolute limit, and he's looking for a way out. His own assessment of his life gives us our first big clue.
Check this out. When Tobias rates his own life, the story becomes crystal clear. His family connection? A strong 8 out of 10. That's fantastic. But then you look at his finances, a 4, and his hobbies, his personal time, a 3. This right here, this is the core tension. The thing he values most is strong, but the pressure from money and having no time for himself is dragging everything else down.
Okay, so where's all this pressure really coming from? You can't solve a problem if you don't know what the problem is. So let's play detective and pinpoint the exact things that are draining Tobias's energy and focus, day in and day out.
The number one thing, the issue that's taking up almost all of his mental real estate, is money. It's this constant, heavy weight that's affecting every single part of his life.
And here's Exhibit A, almost $600 a month every single month, just for a truck payment. That is a massive chunk of change right off the top.
And then you add another $200 a month just for insurance. So together, we're talking about almost $800 that's gone before he even buys groceries. That's not just a financial drain, you know? That's a psychological burden.
But it's never just about the money, is it? His work schedule is completely out of sync with the family life he cares so much about. He feels totally stalled at work, like there's no way to move up. So you take the debt, you add the work stress, and what do you get? A state of constant mental distraction that makes it impossible to focus on anything.
Now, you might look at all this and think, well, the problem is just a lack of willpower. But you'd be wrong. That's not it at all. The real turning point, the insight that changes the whole game, is when we get to the real diagnosis.
This slide right here is the absolute key to this whole thing. We think the problem is a lack of motivation, but the real problem is a lack of structure and clarity. Tobias is full of motivation, but it has nowhere to go. It's like having a super powerful engine with no steering wheel. You just end up spinning in circles.
And the best part, Tobias gets it. He recognizes it himself. This quote shows he's not fighting the idea, he's hungry for it. He's craving the kind of clarity that a structured, thoughtful approach can give him. He is ready to build a system.
All right, so if the diagnosis is a lack of structure, then the prescription has to be, well, structure. So the solution becomes a clear, actionable plan. It's built on 4 strategic priorities that are designed to create some real, unstoppable momentum.
And notice the order here. It's brilliant. First, you go after the biggest stressor. Get those finances stable, starting with that truck debt. Second, you make a decision about your career. No more being stuck in limbo. Third, you install a system for daily control, like a solid morning routine. And finally, you use that new control to protect the thing that matters most, being a present father.
So why is this specific plan so powerful? It's not just some random to-do list. It's designed to hit what we call leverage points. And these are the small hinges that swing those big, heavy doors.
A leverage point? What is that? It's that one small, strategic move that creates this huge ripple effect of positive change across your entire life. Think of it like finding the very first domino in a long line. You just have to push the right one, and all the others will fall into place almost by themselves.
And you can see exactly how this domino effect works for Tobias. He gets rid of the truck debt, boom, he suddenly has all this mental space freed up. He makes a clear career choice, his confidence skyrockets. A simple morning routine, he feels like he's in charge of his day again. And protecting that family time, that gives him the emotional fuel that makes everything else worth it. Every step empowers the next one.
So here's the big takeaway. Structure isn't about restriction. It's the exact opposite. It's the foundation for freedom. It gives your motivation a road to drive on so you can finally move forward. Which leaves us with one last thought. For you, what's the leverage point in your life? What's that one small structured change that could start your own positive domino effect?